Mayong buntag sa nanso, I am Mr. Ronald Almagro, your School Disaster Risk Reduction Coordinator here in the STICAS and the DRM Council. Karon may siguta tao bahin sa mga kaluwasan gikan sa linog. Unsaon pag-andam, unsa ang buhaton sa panahon sa pagdinog, unsaon pagresponde human niini. So ang mga linog moabot nga walay pasidaan apan ang kalawasan magsugod sa pag-andam. Magpadayon ta sa mga importante nga lakang aron masiguro nga andam ta. Kay maayong adlaw sa tanan, maayong buntag, maayong hapon, maayong udto, madayaw na adlaw. So I am Sir Ronald Almagro, your School Disaster Risk Reduction Coordinator here in STICAS. Okay, karong kabuntaga magdiskuta ta og unsay maayong buhaton during and after sa linog ug unsaon pagresponde human niini. Okay, so this is the safety earthquake tips in the earthquake. Okay, so let's start with our presentation. So what is an earthquake? So let's start to discuss. Okay, so what is an earthquake? Unsa ang linog, no? An earthquake is a sudden shaking of the vibration ground caused by the movement of rocks deep underground along the fault line. So it happens when the stress builds up in the earth crust and it is suddenly released as a seismic waves. Those waves cause the ground to shake. Earthquakes are often triggered by the tectonic plate movements or volcanic activity. And the small quakes also happen due to human activities such as mining or large construction. Okay, so what are the type of the earthquakes? Okay, so we have two types of earthquake caused by the tectonic earthquakes last week, no, in Friday. So that is the tectonic earthquakes, no, caused by the movements of Earth's tectonic plates or faults or the fault line, and the most common type of earthquake. And we have another one, the volcanic earthquakes, related to volcanic activity, magma, moving underground, eruptions, etc. So luckily, dito po sa ating municipality, wala po tayong volcanic earthquakes. So, meron lang po tayong tectonic earthquakes last time. Okay, nangyari po yan, no? And another one, the collapse and earthquakes, no? A small or localized earthquake that happens when the ground beneath the surface collapses or caves in. And another one, the explosion earthquake, no? A man-made artificial type of earthquake that happens due to a sudden release of energy from the explosion, not from the natural movement of the tectonic plates, like mga nuclear bomb, no? Okay, so what are the causes of earthquakes? The causes of earthquakes, okay, yung una, yung tectonic movement. So it means when the plates under the earth surface movement or collide. So mayroong nag-collide sa under beneath the surface. And yung isa naman, yung volcanic activity, explosions from the volcanoes can trigger small quakes. And the human activities, and we have the terms to know about earthquake. Okay, so una, yung epicenter. So first thing, no, what is epicenter po? No? Okay, so the epicenter, that is the point of the Earth's surface directly above where the earthquake starts. Below the surface, the actual point where the quake originate is called the focus or the hypocenter. Understanding the difference between these two locations help us to gauge the impact of intensity of an earthquake. And next naman, we had the magnitude, no? Naka-release yung last time, no, in Manay, no, naka-release po siya ng 7.0 above na magnitude, no? So first thing, what is the magnitude? Now, the magnitude of an earthquake measures the strength or the total energy released by the earthquake, now often represented by a number such as 5.0 above, that is very high, no? On the other hand, the intensity of an earthquake measure how strongly the shaking is felt, no, at the specific location and the amount of damage it causes on the surface. Okay, so after na po yung intensity. Okay, yung magnitude, that is the strength, no, released by the energy of the earthquake, and the intensity is how strong the shaking is felt by a human or by the place. And next naman yung fault line. So what is the fault line? A crack, that is a crack of fracture, uh, a fault line, that is a crack of fracture in the earth crust where two blocks of land moves past each other. Now, earthquakes typically occur along these fault lines where the stress built up from the movement is suddenly released. After the main quake, aftershocks, smaller earthquakes often follow as the ground continues to settle and adjust. Okay, yung fault line po, nangyari sa Manay, no, that is the movement of the fault line. No? Merong nag-fracture po yung crack natin, no? Fault line natin in Manay, then suddenly nag-move po siya. After that, no, after in the 7.0 above na magnitude, meron po yung mga aftershock or mga smaller earthquakes na follow the main quake as the ground settles. Okay, what are the effects of the earthquake? Okay, so the effects of earthquake, we have una, the ground shaking, no, can damage building roads and bridges. So, nangyari na doon sa Bogo City, no? So, that is major damages in the buildings and roads and bridges. And next naman yung landslide. Kung nandyan ka sa mga uphill, meron po talaga mga landslide. Okay? And next naman, it can uh, result to fires from broken gas lines or electrical damage. Pwede po siyang magkasunog if meron pong mga gas tank or any mga lighting materials. And next naman, it can cause a tsunami if the earthquake po is medyo mababa lang yung epicenter, and it can be resulted as tsunami. Now, if the quake happens under the ocean, and it can loss of lives and property, and that would be the effects of the earthquake, no? So, dapat i-avoid natin ito, no? I hope na hindi ito mangyari sa atin. And the movement of the earthquakes in Bogo and the Manay, no? So, let's tackle, no? What are the differences of Bogo, Cebu, and the Manay Davao Oriental? Okay, so in Bogo City, di ba, nakita natin na uh, nasa 6.0 magnitude lang yung sa Cebu, no? Pero yung damage is major talaga, no? So naka file sila ng state of calamity in the Bugo earthquake, no? So in the Bugo earthquake occurred along the Bugo Bay Fault and slip fault, where the two sides of the fault slide horizontally past each other. So medyo malakas po yun. And the movement was primarily side to side, with one block of land shifting slightly to the right and other to the left. So since it was shallow earthquake, mababa lang yun yung from the surface of the Bogo City. So nasa around 5 kilometer deep lang po, no? So short period of time lang po yung speed ng energy, no? So the energy released close to the surface caused intense shaking and ground crack. So yun, no, maraming damages po in the Bogo City. Next naman is in the Manay, no? So in the Manay po, the Manay earthquake occurred near the Philippine Trench, no, a subduction zone where the Philippine Sea Plate is pushing beneath the Mindanao Plate. And this type of fault, known as the thrust or reversed fault, causes upward compressional movement with one plate forced upward while the other moves downward beneath. So, pag ganyan lang yung movement, no? This powerful movement release a massive amount of energy and can sometimes trigger tsunamis. So, in the Manay Fault po, no, nakakause po siya ng mga 7.4 magnitude. So, it means mataas po yung energy. But luckily po, no, in Manay po is na around to 40 kilometers yung deepness ng energy. So, matagal po yung time, no, sa pag-release ng energy. And that's why po, no, na-feel natin, no, kasi 7.4 magnitude yung na-release ng Manay earthquake, Manay fault, no. So yun, minor lang yung damages. So how about pag what if, no, maging 7.4 magnitude and nasa 5 kilometer lang yung uh, epicenter, no, ng Manay Fault. So pwede po siyang magkakos ng damages, major damages here in the Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte, Davao City, no, in its area, no. Okay, so I hope, no, hindi ito mangyari. So the Bugo earthquake caused more damages because of its epicenter was very close to the city and impacting buildings, schools, and homes directly. No? In contrast, the Manay earthquake had its epicenter, no, offshore, far from populated area, which reduced its direct impact on people and the structure. No? As a result, the shaking in Cebu was much stronger and more more destructive, more damages, no? While in Davao, the shaking was less intense by the time it reached land. Okay. So we have the safety tips in during earthquake, no? So ito yung pinaka-importante natin, no? So nalaman ko, no, during the earthquake po, no, na nagpanic yung mga student here in Stikas, no. So just be reminded po, no, na meron na po tayong knowledge and uh, mga expert, no, meron tayong experience in the safety tips during the earthquake. So I want you to remind po, no, if will happen again, no, here in Stikas. So let's be reminded for the safety tips. Okay, so una, okay, number one, know the safe spots inside your home, in the school, no. So if you are in the room, so you need to find table, chairs, no, kung saan po kayo makapag tago, no. So wag po munang um, mag-run, no, during the earthquake because nag-shaking po yan. Now, number two, prepare an emergency kit. So, dapat meron kang tubig, no? If you are in the school, dapat meron kang tubig or any mga pagkain dyan, no? Hindi pa po kasi tapos yung mga shaking natin, no? So, continuing pa po yung mga shaking ng mga aftershocks. And secure heavy items po like bookshelves, mirrors, and appliances so they won't fall. No? So, dapat tumayo ka dyan, secure mo yung mga heavy items dyan, no? Or kung nasa bahay ka, no? Number four, plan and practice an evacuation route, no, with your family or classmates. So, students, nakikita nyo dyan sa mga wall natin na meron tayong evacuation exit plan. So, please, check nyo yan, no? Meron po dyang mga mga arrow kung saan po kayo pwedeng maglabas, no? And you need to keep the important documents. And next naman is stay informed po, no? So, meron po kayong mga cellphone dyan. Please to be stay informed po. Know your community's emergency hotline and the nearest evacuation center. So, take note po, meron po tayong mga tarpaulin dyan, no? Meron po yung dyang mga contact number na mga emergency hotline po. So, in every room po, nakalagay po dyan mga emergency hotline natin, no? And next naman, during an earthquake, no, stay calm and protect yourself. No, drop, cover, and hold. No, so yan po yung pinaka-importante natin dito sa Stikas. Drop, cover, and hold. No, do not run po, no, during an earthquake. No, yung iba is lumabas sa school. No, so wag muna, no. Dapat naka-drop, cover, and hold po kayo. No, drop to your hands and knees. So tulad nito, nakita nyo dyan. Okay, cover your head and neck under a sturdy table or desk, no, para maiwasan natin mahulugan ng mga debris, no. Hold on until the shaking stops. So bawal po talagang lalabas kung nasa ground floor ka, second floor ka, no, wag po kayong lumabas, no. Hold on until the shaking stops po. And stay indoors until shaking ends and do not rush outside po. Baka magka stampede po, no, dyan sa labas. So please stay muna, no, inside, no. Pag mag-stop na po, no, dahan-dahan lang po tayong lumabas. Yung hagdanan natin dito, no, mga stairways natin dito is unsafe po yan. So dapat kalmahan lang natin, no, bago tayo lalabas sa school. Okay? And next naman, stay away from the windows, mirrors, and heavy objects no, that might fall. If you're outside, move to an open area away from buildings, trees, power lines, and street lights. No? If you are in a vehicle, pull over to the safe spot, no, away from bridges or tunnels, and stay inside the car, no, until shaking stops. Do not use elevator during or right after an earthquake. Wala tayong elevator dito, no, luckily. Okay, so after an earthquake, so you need number one, no, check yourself and others for injuries, no. Give first aid for needed. Kung meron po tayong mga nagka-injury dyan, no? Pwede nyong lapitan yung mga first aider club natin, yung nurse natin, no? Para ma-check yung mga injuries. And number two, expect aftershocks. No? So, pag maging kalma na yung ground, no? Ah, dap, expected po, meron po mga aftershocks dyan, no? Dapat maging stay alert po tayo, ready to drop, cover and hold again pag merong mga aftershocks. No? Next naman, evacuate safely. If the building is damaged or unsafe, so dapat you must evacuate. Okay? Turn off gas, electricity if you suspect leaks or damages. No? Stay away from the beaches. Wala tayong beaches dito. If nandun ka sa mga dool sa dagat, no? So you need to stay away po talaga, no? So, yung earthquakes near the sea can trigger tsunamis, no? Listen to the authorities. Okay, meron po tayong mga contact number, meron po tayong mga social media, radio, TV, phone, or official instructions, no? You need to listen po to the authorities. And do not spread rumors. Meron po tayong mga nakikita ngayon, no, na mga expected daw na the big one, no? So, hindi po tayo makapredict dyan, no? Only God knows lang po. And next naman, help the neighbors, no? Especially the elderly, children, or people with disabilities. And take note that, lastly, no, tapos na po tayo, no, earthquake strike, no, without warning, making it crucial to be prepared in advance, no, while we cannot predict the earthquake when or where an earthquake will happen, we can take steps to ensure our safety, no, preparation from securing your home to knowing safety protocols. No, it's the first and most important line of defense when it comes to protecting yourself and your loved ones. And thank you so much and God bless po. Amping tatanan.